Sitting on top of the foundation is what I call situational or domain confidence. And I want you to imagine this as the rooms of the house. Because as Pedro was saying, there's times when we're confident, there's situations where we're confident, and there's situations where we're not so confident.
Come on, let's give it up for Demian and Pedro. Hey!
Thank you. All right. So, question for all of you. Who here feels like they're really, really confident? Like Pedro, Demian, you may as well not even get on stage because I don't need this session. Who feels like that? Hands up. All right. I told you they needed this session, Demian. There you go. Now, more serious question. Who here feels like they're really, really confident in some situations, but in others, not so much? Hands up nice and high. All right, that should be a rhetorical question because your hand is either up or you're lying, right? It's one of those. You see, at Speakers Institute Corporate, we've developed a model for confidence called the House of Confidence. And I want to invite Demian Coorey to share with you this model because Demian was actually one of the key players in developing this model. And the feedback that we've gotten when we've actually taught this model to people is that not only it gave them a deeper understanding of what confidence is, but actually gave them a systematic approach on how to improve their confidence. So Demian, would you like to share with us?
Thank you. Thank you, Pedro. I wanted to do this session. I actually deliberately asked to do this session with Pedro because he's a young fella and he's just like a picture of what I call earned confidence. Not the brash, not the confidence that is actually a miscalculation of the odds of failure, but rather that confidence that is earned. And it kind of challenged the model, but turned out to confirm what we were saying. That we found that confidence happens at several levels. And at each level, I want you to reflect on how it is for you. The very base level is what I call foundational confidence. That does not change from day to day. This is the level of confidence that enables you to say, no matter what, I will be okay. No matter what, I will be okay. Doesn't mean that everything's going to turn out the way you want, but even if it doesn't, I will be okay. Some of us are lucky, we have very nurturing parents that continually remind us that we'll be okay, we have a good start. But even if your upbringing, even if your early life was a little bit more difficult, we can slowly work on our foundational confidence. So what I want you to do right now is reflect on your own foundational confidence. Where is it for you? And has it changed or drifted over time? Sitting on top of the foundation is what I call situational or domain confidence. And I want you to imagine this as the rooms of the house. Because as Pedro was saying, there's times when we're confident, there's situations where we're confident, and there's situations where we're not so confident. Like for some of you, like your home life, your family life, you're very confident. You can tell your kids what to do and they might do it. At work, that's your domain, you're probably pretty confident. For me, speaking, I'm okay. Ball sports, anything that requires any level of hand-eye coordination, zero confidence. Zero confidence. So there's different areas in which we are confident. And in fact, it depends on two things, competence and familiarity. Even someone who is competent in their job, but they move to a new role that they're capable of doing, but because they're not familiar with it yet, because they don't know how things are done around here, or they don't know where things are, their confidence takes a bit of a hit. But there's something beyond that, and this is something that Craig clued me up to. He said in sports performance, some days you feel better than others, true or not? Some days you just feel more confident. And we realised that there was another level, that what we call the daily effect. right? Where some days you're feeling better than others. And how we control this is by looking after ourselves. Your well-being, getting enough sleep, getting enough nutrition, and your proximity, being around people who will encourage you rather than will always tear you down. And this top level is what concerns us mostly tonight, because it's got two dimensions to it. The individual does have a responsibility to themselves to look after themselves, to make sure that the confidence they've earned remains and they still feel like they can perform well. But the organisation can do something too. It's a roof because it's like what the organisation, the environment that the organisation can create to keep the rain off of our confidence, to keep the weather out, to help protect our confidence. And that's what we're going to start to investigate in a little exercise we've got for you.
Oh, thank you very much, Demian. Yes, give him a hand.
Yeah.
And can I get everyone, turn to the person next to you and say, "You're so confident."
All good.
You're so confident.
Oh, we're getting more confidence already. How cool is that? Now, everyone, I am going to invite you to do an activity, okay? And come up with your 3 best ideas, your 3 best answers to this question.
You've got Sam, so you don't need it.
Once you have that, you see these A2 posters in front of you. I'm going to get one of you, nominate maybe the best scribe at the table, to write out these ideas on this poster paper. Now, these posters are going to go up on the wall later this evening, so please make sure it looks good, okay? So the question is, what can an organization do to put a roof over their employees' confidence?
Very good.
To actually help to nurture their employees' situational confidence at work. And I want you to imagine this for a moment. Imagine that you're the one running the place. What would you do to help nurture your employees' confidence? So I'm going to give you 2 to 3 minutes, all right? Your time starts now. So start discussing these ideas and put it on the paper in front of you. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
He's got good writing.
Time's up. You can keep quietly writing if you need to. Time's up, time's up. Beautiful. You can keep quietly writing if you want to. Just don't talk, if that's all right. Well, thank you all very much. Thank you all. Oh, look, we got some high achievers in the room over here. I love this poster. It's got love hearts. This one's so organized. Look at that. Not only do I have the 3 best, I have dot points explaining each one. Look at that. These guys came ready. They came ready. Well, thank you all very much. And hopefully you took something away that you can implement for your team and maybe even for yourself.